This video presents II-20, a new multimedia analytics system for intelligent and pragmatic analytic categorization of image collections. In more human terms, suppose you have a large image collection which you want to gain insight into. This might involve finding relevant images, structuring the collection, browsing, and other subtasks. Analytic categorization is able to help you with that. In analytic categorization, you add images to categories of relevance, which we call the buckets. The buckets are fully defined by you, the user. At any time during your analytic session, you may add, remove, update, redefine, split, and merge buckets to match your current insight and notion of relevance. II-20's state-of-the-art machine model learns to model your buckets on the fly, assisting you in finding images that are relevant to your buckets right now. With its bucket flexibility, analytic categorization is a suitable model task for tasks on the entire exploration search axis. II-20's Imageview is by default a grid with fairly standard behavior. We can resize it in the control panel, and we can enlarge images by right-clicking on them, which also provides space for any associated information and metadata. Now, let's say we're interested in birds and flowers. So we first redefine the bucket 1 to birds, add the image to the bucket, then we do the same for the flower, but we have to create a new bucket first. Then we discard a couple of images we don't find relevant at this time, and finally we hit show more to obtain relevant suggestions. II-20 provides new suggestions almost instantly. We see pretty good suggestions for both buckets, as well as a small number of random exploration candidates to foster exploration. We can hit accept suggestions to automatically label the images, and we can keep going. If you want to review a particular bucket, we can open up the bucket view. Here we can view the images in two modes. We can sort the images, and we can also transfer images between buckets. The model updates instantly after each transfer, which implements bucket redefinition, including splitting and merging on the fly. For a change of pace, or when we grow bored of the grid, we may opt to continue in the novel Tetris view. Tetris is a dynamic, one image at a time metaphor, which complements the static batch mode grid. Images descend to the bucket on the bottom and get assigned to the respective bucket when they hit the floor. Tetris is very tightly integrated with the model. You can already see that the model is able to pretty much play the game itself with minimal interaction required. Using hotkeys, we can pause the flow, adjust the descent speed, steer the images between the buckets, and show an image metadata overlay. Let's say we want to really focus on the birds now and rapidly expand that bucket. That's exactly what the fast-forward interaction is for. So let's say that we want 10 more birds right now, so we select birds, specify 10, and we are pretty much instantly taken to the bucket view with 10 new bird images already being fast-forwarded to the buckets. We can review the suggestions. They are marked with the fast-forward icon, and transfer off the mistaken ones. Now we can close the bucket view. We can continue the analytics session like this for as long as we want, until we have found the insight we've been looking for, exhausted the collection, or simply need to stop. II-20 fully supports analytic categorization, combining unrestricted bucket flexibility, relevant suggestions, and interactive, responsive performance even on larger datasets. Thus, it contributes towards closing the pragmatic gap and covers the entirety of the exploration search axis, which makes it suitable for a wide array of tasks.